Hey guys, Final Master Link here. Gonna be playing some fucking Tales of Vesperia. So yeah. Try to send this fucking message to a buddy of mine. Might be better off sending it via Facebook. Whatever. Yeah, Cat's freaking out for some reason. She probably just wants attention. Yeah, would you believe that I got up from like a 4 hour nap and it's like fucking almost 5 o'clock? Yeah, shut that thing off. But yeah, I could not fucking sleep last night, people. I ended up staying up all night. And actually played a little Grounded with Dragon because you had the server up. It's like, yeah, why not? So after playing with that a bit, I finally beat Days Gone also. That's the other game I've been working on. Like, just on my own, you know? Finally beat the story for that, like, probably 4 or 5 in the morning. And it was like 11:30. I was just like, I think it's time to take a little nap. And I set it for 2 hours, and then sure enough, it ended up being like a 4.5 hour nap. So it's just like, all right, whatever. So at least with that, I should be able to go to sleep about midnight. Then should be able to. We'll see though. We'll see. But I'm definitely feeling better right now. So. But yeah, I did work on this a little bit last night. There are some arts I still have to learn for people, but you know, as you can see, I'm a little bit stronger now. I did go ahead and make a lot of equipment for my peoples. I mean, mostly just weapons, like duplicative weapons, so I can make like the other, like I can make the alpha or beta of the ones I was missing. You know, some of them I can't seem to make another one for because I don't think there's more than one in the entire game. So I don't know how I'm supposed to learn that skill. But you know, did the best that I can. Some people are about to learn some stuff. I made this Nova plus 1A for Rita here. And I still got Patty working on her knives and shit. I haven't made any daggers for repeat. I'll probably get into that. I think I've made a bow for Raven, haven't I? No? Hmm. Let's see. Judith has a condition guard. Oh, I actually wanted to go to fucking, supposedly, I can get a ranged weapon for Raven. I tried to look it up. Supposedly Nordopolica had it, but the shop there, I didn't see it. I think it was called the two something Castus or whatever, two-shot Castus. Two-form Cestus, yeah. Like, I was trying to buy another one of those. And supposedly Nordopolica sells it, and I don't see it in their inventory, so I don't know what's going on. But so yeah, technically you could say I did a little bit of level grinding. Got a decent amount of Gald here, as you can see. So, but yeah, I think we're gonna take down Pharaoh this episode here. You know, do that story shit. Not sure how long I'm gonna stream today. Just as long as I damn well want to be honest. I mean, it is Friday, you know. Fucking Friday. Fuck yeah, Friday. That's what it should be called. Fuck yeah, Friday. But, you know, I actually got some Taco Bell earlier just for, like, lunch before I went to sleep. I'm kind of glad I did. Because I probably would have been starving by now. Because, let's see. Because let's see, I think I basically went like 12 hours without eating then. Because I ate my Taco Bell at like 11:30, and then that's when I took my nap immediately afterward. And then I ate dinner last night, I think at like 9 o'clock or something. So definitely need something at that point. Okay, we're gonna go to Pharaoh's Crag here. We're actually gonna get through here now. I have no idea if this is just a dungeon or this is like just a mano-a-mano fight. I kind of hope it's a dungeon because I'd like to get some more levels and shit. You know. But let's check it out. I probably should have. Well, I can use lemon and pineapple gel if I really need to. Probably should have gone to the store, but
Well, he doesn't seem to be here. Maybe he's off somewhere.
I mean that's what I was doing, Carol. I was taking a nap earlier.
Pharaoh, you are here, aren't you?
Insipid poison. You appear before
Yeah, I sure do.
So you are here. Is that how you greet all your guests?
Let me
By calling them names?
let me scoot this forward a bit more. I keep getting tired of like my face not really being focused here in the center. Like I know there's a zoom in thing on my actual camera, but
For what reason have you come to me? Surely you are aware that I could end your existence with a mere thought.
I mean maybe. I forget what level Pharaoh was.
You talk pretty big, don't you? Well, if you really want to fight, I'd hate to disappoint you.
Yuri, no! Everyone, please wait! Estelle! Pharaoh, please hear what I have to say.
Does death hold no fear for you, little one? For you gaze now into the mouth of death itself.
I am afraid, but I'm even more afraid of dying without knowing who I really am. Bellius told me I needed to meet you to learn about my destiny. I have to know just what that destiny is. I understand that I am a threat to the Entelikeia, but you said that I am a poison to this world. What is this power I have? Just who is the child of the full moon? If it is true that my existence cannot be tolerated, then it's okay if I have to die. But I at least deserve to know why it is I have to die. Please tell me. I beg of you.
There was a time when this was a verdant land, sheltered by the blessing of an air crene.
Okay.
So there was an air crane here. But what happened? Why did it change?
What you see are the results of too much air and its aftermath. As to why the air ran rampant, the answer lies with the poison brought by the child of the full moon.
Huh?
The power of the child of the full moon stimulates the air crane more than any blastia.
Huh?
Blastia convert air into energy by way of a formula. So if Estelle can use her healing arts without the aid of any Blastia, she must possess a formula in her very being that lets her convert air into energy. Judith was searching for Blastia that used a particular kind of formula. So, this special formula Estelle has must also consume massive amounts of air, which causes the air crane to become more active and pump out more air than they should. I had hoped my hypothesis would have been
Ain't that a
wrong.
bitch?
Then
It is as she has said. With each use of her power, the child of the full moon uses far more air than the Blastia. In so doing, the imbalance of air in this world is furthered. For the planet, such an existence can only be called a poison.
So you just wipe it out then? Little quick to judge, aren't you, Pharaoh?
This problem concerns the entire planet, and she is its cause. To do nothing would be unparalleled folly.
If the problem's with Estelle, then it's for us to solve.
That's right. We can't let anyone else handle it.
Man, it sure is fucking bright outside, isn't it? Before it gets too dark, I think I should go for a little bike ride, honestly. Just cause. I got my, hell, I should probably do it right now since the guy's just fucking talking to himself. What setting was this at? Like, I keep on doing the +20, but let's like the 20 pounds, but let's try to put it. Like the only thing with this is I don't know what is what, you know, weight wise. I don't know. Maybe this is like 30 or 40.
You don't honestly think that everything's gonna be all sunshine and rainbows if Estelle dies, do you?
It would at least eliminate one problem.
Pharaoh, at Heliord I stopped myself. And again at Dawngrest I stopped you. What I thought was a Blastia turned out to be a human. Before I realized it, I had lost my way. I never thought this child could be as great a danger as you had said.
And due to your confusion, I granted you the time necessary to see things as they are. As a result, my sister Belius is...
I might as well pump it while he's fucking monologuing. Why not? Get that fucking strength experience, you know?
Not sure I understand all this, but if her power's the problem, why can't she just not use it?
There can be no guarantee she will not try to use the power.
That's true. She does have trouble turning a blind eye to things happening around her.
Damn straight.
Someday she will surely use her power to help someone. However, as long as she keeps that spirit of compassion, she cannot only be seen as harmful. She is not like a Blastia. I know that you can feel the difference.
There we go. That's 20 for each one.
Compassion alone will not...
I don't know, even just doing it the past, like, you know, 4 or 5 days, it's kind of hard to describe, but like, you know how, like, it feels like the fingers are maybe a little bit more, like, compact? Like, you know how you, like, you know, clench your fist together to make a fist? Well, it kind of feels like that clenching, only, like, all the fucking time on my fingers. So I guess it's working.
Listen, Pharaoh, I get that you've thought all this through with everybody's best interest
It's just
in
something to
mind,
do when I'm watching anime mostly, or cutscenes like this.
but why doesn't that world have a place for Estelle?
It is sometimes necessary to remove a part to save the whole.
I don't buy that for a second. What makes you so high and mighty that you're the one to decide who gets cut and who
Because
doesn't?
he's Dentalakea?
We have endured the anxiety of existence for far greater a span than you can conceive. Such words mean nothing from those who call this world home for but a fleeting moment.
Pharaoh, please, listen. The important thing is finding a way to stop the excessive air, correct? We still have time left to search for such a thing. Judith. And if the effects of Estelle's power reach their absolute
Then kill the
limit,
bitch.
I will kill her as promised. You should have no complaint with this.
Hey, Judith, are you serious?
I'm sure brave Vesperia will come up with something before that happens, right?
What? Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
we
Of
will.
course.
Well, score one for Judith. So that settles it. If we humans are to blame for Estelle's problem and bringing on the apocalypse, then it's up to us to make things right.
You know, even though it's been, like, raining and, like, warm and shit, there's still not a ton of greenery outside, I noticed.
If we give it all we've got and still blow it, you can slow roast us on a grill for all I care.
You have changed. If you were still as before,
Have I? That is nice to hear.
very well. Be ever mindful, though, that time is fleeting.
Well, he didn't kill us, so that's good.
Wait! If the formulas are causing the excessive air, then there must have been times when this happened in the past. I mean, the Blastia were a product of an ancient civilization.
There exist those who have inherited the sins of the past. If any yet can speak of what occurred in the days of old, it is they.
Okay. So we have to talk to old Dentalakea, maybe? I don't know.
He's gone.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for everything.
I'm just
Mary.
curious, is Estelle, like, have natural lipstick on her lips all the time? Or does she constantly, like, apply it on during these cutscenes so she looks the best? I just assume she always carries, like, some lip gloss on her. wherever she goes.
Judith, you too.
No problem. But hey,
But yeah, I think she's like the only character that has that.
What?
it's okay if I have to die? What the hell was that?
I'm sorry.
I don't want to hear that
Yeah,
again.
Yuri don't go with that suicide bullshit.
I'm sorry.
Man, I was really worried there for a while.
We were pretty lucky that bruiser was in a mood for conversation. Poor Raven's heart can't handle that sort of stuff anymore.
You're pretty gutless for an old man.
Geez, Patty, you've really got nerves of steel.
If he really wanted to kill Estelle, he'd have attacked us immediately. And that's what I can't figure out.
I imagine Pharaoh was conflicted as well. He hid himself from us in the desert to see just what we were made of.
Huh. Maybe he wasn't as bad as we thought.
We don't
after
know
all.
that, dude.
You might be right. I get the feeling he'd do whatever's necessary when push comes to shove.
That sounds like you.
Maybe.
But what are we gonna do, Yuri? You heard what he said.
We're going to fix the problems the air's causing. And that's all.
That's easier said than done. We're pretty much at square one, you know.
Mm-hmm. And no one wants to be at square one.
There's no doubt that the formulas are related somehow to the air getting used up. We need to find out about the ancient Blastia, and if they went berserk or not. If we had that kind of information, it might give us a clue.
Ask those who have inherited the sins of the past about the days of old. Or at least that's what Pharaoh said.
The Kritia were the ones to invent the Blastia. In other words, we need to ask a Kritian who is still familiar with the old stories.
Yeah, the Kritia are often credited as the inventors of the Blastia.
There isn't much left of the Critian city of Timza, though.
It'd be a lot easier if there were more cities.
The hidden city of Miorzo. It is far older than Temza, and the birthplace of the
Okay.
Kritia. The first Blastia also originated there.
Really? Well, what do you know? You wouldn't happen to know where this Miorzo might be, would you, darling?
I've heard that name somewhere. There was a Critian in Ospio. I'm sure they mentioned something about it.
Do you think that person might still be there?
Well, there's no harm in checking it out.
Judith, are you coming with us?
I should. We still have the issue of the guild to straighten out.
So, to Ospio then.
Boy, I didn't think we'd be going back to that fucking town, but hey, let's go, bitches.
Money seems to disappear before you know it.
No, it disappears because you use it.
Sure, but if you only use a little at a time, you don't realize
Ain't that
how
the
much you're
truth?
spending.
I guess we've been spending a little too much.
What do you mean? We need to spend more.
Really? But why?
The more gold we spend, the more it comes back to us. And it brings its friends, too.
Really?
How interesting.
Huh? Rita, your name's on this money.
Exactly. I've been writing my name on our gold so we'll know when it comes back to us. And when it does come back, I bet it'll have doubled at least. So go on, use it.
Yeah, what are you talking about, Rita? Double it? Like, are you talking about investments? Because, I mean, technically there is investments for, like, the weapons and equipment we're getting. And the items, of course.